Hello, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we have three surprise sea unicorns with wings, even though they're in the sea. Not sure about the logistics of that, but anyway, we have three of them. We have, for fun, we have one with an anchor, one with coral, and one with a sailboat. So I want you to feel into these three unicorns for this surprise unicorn reading and see which one of them has a message for you. Is it the anchor unicorn, the coral unicorn, or the sailboat unicorn? I will put the timestamps in the description and I will see you there. Hello, anchor unicorn people. So we are going to put anchor unicorn over here and let's see what message the anchor unicorn people have. First, I'm going to draw a unicorn card for you. It's a unicorn card. One step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. So, anchor, unicorn people, here is your unicorn message. Now I'm going to be using the maple runes to give you a clarification on that message and see what message the anchor unicorn has for you. Okay. And these are Elder Futhark. So my usual Elder Futhark. So central issue here is we have Hagalaz. Hagalaz is the rune of the hailstorm. It has to do with chaos and sometimes destruction, but mostly natural forces and natural energies. It's the uncontrolled uncontrollables. So there's things right now that you are dealing with, anchor unicorns, that are feeling like they're out of your control. And it's just chaotic and it's like a hailstorm. I mean, whoosh, crazy. So what led up to this is like the calm before the storm. We have Isa. Isa is the rune of ice, standstill, clarity sometimes, but mostly it's just like there was a lot of stillness. Things weren't moving and then suddenly everything was moving. So, so I don't blame you for choosing an anchor. It's like, please stop this boat. So, so what will help you is we have Yira. Yira is the rune of year, basically. It's the harvest. And it's basically the things that you're bringing through. I'm actually going to throw down a couple more runes just to make sure that the central line is clarified. Okay. So this is a challenge. We have Thurizaz. Thurizaz is the challenge rune. It's the thorn, the giant, the gateway. And it's basically, this is your challenge. So embrace this as a challenge and keep working on bringing things through that you're working on. Keep working on bringing these things through, even though everything seems to be chaotic. As well, let's not forget the other meaning of Yira, which is time, and this has to do with it's like a season of time that this is taking. This is not going to be forever. I mean, you came from like almost nothing happening, and then everything went crazy. So this will pass. This is basically, it has a beginning and an end, this thing that's happening. And so embrace this as the challenge that it is. Remember that it has a beginning and an end, and do focus on bringing things through that you can bring through. Now, what doesn't help is we have Ansu's and we have Tivaz reversed. So you're going to feel like, it's like you're sort of doubting, you're telling yourself, I do not fear those pale green pants with nobody inside them. I said those words. I said them, but I lied them. That's one of my favorite Dr. Seuss quotes. Anyway, you're like doubting yourself. The things you're telling yourself, your self-talk, that is saying, okay, this isn't going to take very long. It's just going to be a period of time. Embrace this challenge. Bring through what you can. You're like, yeah, right. And you're ready to give up. We have Tivaz reversed. Here it's Tears rune. Driving forth, going forward, reversed on the lower line. This is not going to help you. Don't give up. Don't doubt your wisdom, your inner wisdom. Just basically bring yourself back up to this. It's like, no, you know what? This is a challenge. It's my challenge, and I'm going to get through it. And so just work on bringing things through that you are working on. And what this will lead you to is we have Ingvaz. Ingvaz is the rune of Ing, which is another name for Frey. It has to do with active creation. So all these things that you're working on, you're going to get to this point, you're going to get past it, and then it's going to be even easier to bring things through, to make things happen. Like, this is sort of more of an organic bringing things through, and this is like an active creation thing. So you're going to get through this. The hailstorm is only going to last for this step, and when everything clears, it's going to be even easier to get what you need to create created. And so as the unicorn card says, lots of big little steps make big dreams come true. Blah, blah, blah. As the unicorn with the anchor says, like over here, you feel like anchored. You're like, okay, everything should be still. We should not be buffeted around so much. And I don't blame you, but even though everything is crazy, learn to dance within the chaos. And that's a Loki lesson. So remember that everything is going to change. Everything is constantly changing. The one constant is change. And within that, you can still address challenges. You can still bring things through. So you will get there. You will get through it one step at a time. And that unicorn with the anchor on them people is your reading. I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye. Hello, coral unicorn people. So, coral unicorn people, let's see what message the coral unicorn has for you. We are going to start with a unicorn oracle card for the coral unicorn people, and let's see what this is about. True friends stick together no matter what. So, one of the things that this unicorn is saying is connect with your friends. Maybe you don't have 100 friends, but you will have friends. You know who your friends are. So connecting with your friends is going to help. So let's see or connect with like-minded people, but you know the friends that you have that are, So I'm throwing down some maple runes, and we're going to see what message the maple runes have for you that has to do with the coral unicorn and this oracle card that has to do with your friends. Okay, you know what? I'm going to throw down 2 more because this just seems to be a theme today. I just need to see these extra runes just to make sure everything is clear. Okay, so your central issue is we have Tivaz. Tivaz is Tyr's rune. Tyr's the warrior god. Has to do with duty and responsibility, also driving forward and doing things, but it is reversed here. So it's like you need to you have inner duties that you need to tend. Also, you feel disarmed. You've felt disarmed lately. And this is because you've had a lot of needs. This is Nauthiz, the rune of need. You've had a lot of urgent needs that are really like intense, and you've had to deal with them, and you're feeling disarmed. So what will help you with that? Well, first of all, be open to... Just basically be open. Be open. We have a blank rune. But why we're being open, what helps with that is that you do have support. So this actually goes along with the true friends, with the best friends card. And just basically coral being a collective. So basically you are supported. If you start to worry about things, you are supported. Remember that you are supported and the support you have, and be open to that. Let that filter through and illuminate your world. Even when you feel disarmed and you feel like you need to tend your inner responsibilities. What doesn't help is we have Sovilo and we have Ingvaz. So you're going to feel overwhelmed. Sovilo is the sun. It's blazing. It's like you can't ignore it. It's just like huge blazing blaze of sun, which would be, you feel overwhelmed. You're feeling like blinded by things. And at the same time, you feel like you need to do everything yourself. This is active creation, and it's in the lowest line. So it's like you feel like you need to do everything yourself. You don't. You don't need to do everything yourself. You have support. Bring yourself back up to that. Open up to that support. They're there for you. They're there for you. And what this will all lead you to is we have Hagalaz. Hagalaz is the rune of the hailstorm. It has to do with chaos, the uncontrolled uncontrollables, but also natural energies. You will be better able to weather this chaos that's happening because you have the support and you're very aware and you're open to the support that you have and need. So that, coral unicorn people, is your reading. I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye. Hello, sailboat unicorn people. So, sailboat unicorn people, I'm going to move the sailboat unicorn over here, and we're going to draw a unicorn. Why did I put these in so deeply? We're going to draw a unicorn oracle card, and that card is laughter. You need a good laugh. Laughter is so important. If you can find humor in your situation, it will lighten everything. You will feel stronger and brighter and more powerful and all that good stuff. So let's see what the maple runes have to say for the Sailboat Unicorn people. I'm actually going to throw down a couple more as well, because I have been, and it just seems to be the right thing to do. So here we are, Sailboat Unicorn people. Your central issue right now is focus. You are very, 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 very focused at this point. We have Kaunaz reversed. Kaunaz is the rune of fire. It has to do with something small like an ember that goes into a blaze. Reversed, especially on the path line, has to do with honing your focus. Maybe you feel like your options are narrowing. Maybe you feel like your focus is narrowing. But that's basically your central issue at this point, is just this narrowness of focus at this point. Like things are just honing to a point. What led up to this is we have Yira. Yira is the rune of the harvest. So maybe you just come from a point where you've brought through a whole bunch of stuff, or a whole bunch of stuff has come up that was like reaping what you sowed, reaping what you planted. And this is basically your harvest has come up. At the same time, it has to do with time. You've spent some time worried about how much time has passed, how little time is left. You want to get on with things, so you're really honing your focus at this point. What will help is we have Nauthiz. Nauthiz is the rune of need. It's basically tend your needs, basically, but it's reversed, so it has to do with like really, 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 really tend your needs, on like almost a level of drop everything to tend your needs. And what helps with that is communication. We have Ansuz. Ansuz is the rune of communication and manifestation. It is upright, so it will probably have to do with other people. So just open up to other people with your with what you're dealing with, and that will give you the laughter that you need, and that will give you the lightning. It's like you're sharing a load, except hopefully they don't have to take on any of it. They're just listening to help you get out of that. So anyway, so this is what's going to help you tend your needs, but don't forget to open up to other people, because in communication with them, that's where you're going to be able to lighten your load and have some of that laughter that you need. What doesn't help is things feel out of control and you are worried about your worth. We have Hagalaz, which is the hailstorm rune, and things that are the uncontrolled uncontrollables and chaos. And we have Fehu. Fehu is the rune of wealth and worth, cattle. That's what it is. I don't think cattle are going to come into it, but who knows? So you're worried about your worth. You're worried about things going out of control. That's what you're doing here, though. I mean, you're basically tending your needs. You're honing your focus, you're tending your needs, and you're communicating with other people, hopefully with lots of humor and brightness and joy. And what this will all lead to is we have Sovilo. Sovilo is the rune of the sun, and it's a way of tapping into your source energy. You know, if you have a good laugh, suddenly you feel like the sky has, the clouds have cleared, and the sun is shining, and everything is lighter and brighter, and you feel better. And so that's what all this is going to, like once you, but the same thing is like when you tend your needs. Like if once you could put off the vacuuming for a long time, but then as soon as it's like, it's a chore. But then you vacuum and everything feels so much better. It's like the light comes in. So that and talking to other people and sort of communicating with other people, that's going to help you, especially if laughter is involved. So that, Sailboat Unicorn people, is your reading. I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.